This is part 2 of me installing the regulator. For part 1 of me cutting the frame, click here. For part 3 of me installing the support post, click the middle right. And for a quicker how-to version, click the bottom right. Thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Let's get started. Alright, so now that I have the bar off, let's see if this thing even fits. Now I'm feeling that, look at that. The only issue, this screw sticks out just a little bit more, but I think because the air filter is just styrofoam, it really doesn't matter. There we go, perfect. So I can reinstall this right now. Let's just make sure that these screws are tight and that these seals are good. Okay, looking pretty good. Pretty good. I can take this plate, put this plate back on this plastic thing. Oops. It might be too big. Here we go. Yeah, a few of these on. If you like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Oh shit. That fell off. There it is. So whipped from just cutting the bar. It actually took less time and less trouble than I thought it was going to be. Just tighten all these things up. Alright, so the air filter is reinstalled. The donut is installed. Here's the air cover. I think goes just like this. Why is this not fitting? There we go. Doing the wrong side. Alright, the air filter is now installed. I can reinstall this little tube. I guess this is for some gas vapors to get sucked back in. And now over here, I have this, I guess this is the manifold air take or return. I'm not quite sure what that's called. They say you might have to cut it, but it looks like I might actually be able to fit it straight into the hole without any issues. There we go. There's the donut. There's the propane intake into the donut, which I'm going to have to test to make sure there's no leaks. And there's the air filter installed. So all I'm going to have to do is install the bar here to here, or here to here. I have to figure out the best location. Install the regulator up here, cut the wire, put the wheel back on, and I should be all set. Put the wheel back on now. There we go. The wheel can't come off. Nope. Alright. Alright. That's actually looking pretty good. Took the makeshift stand, took that out. Alright, so that's what it looks like with the donut and everything installed. I'm going to leave it like right there. I'm going to install the regulator right here. Put a couple plastic pieces on for vibration. Then install the hose. Alright, let's find the best location for this. I'm thinking like right around here. I don't want to be too close to the muffler so it gets hot. Thinking here, I can still get to the prime valve in the back. I can still get to the fuse. Alright, so I'm just going to ballpark the leveling of this. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just going to scrape a little hole there. Scrape a little hole there. I actually did not scrape. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Alright, so I got a whole little scrape there. Little scrape there. So now I know where to drill. Alright. Don't know if you're going to be able to see me. I might be blocking the camera. Here we go. There's one hole. That's good. Should actually probably install a bolt through there. Look at that, that fits. Kind of want to make this even, kind of anal like that. Let me go get a level. So I wanted to level this, but I can't find my level. So I'm just going to ballpark this. Now what I want to do is install a slice of this piece of plastic in between the regulator and the frame of the generator. So I'm just going to cut a slice of this piece of plastic which was supplied. That way it just cuts down on some of the vibration between the regulator and the frame. So you can see here all I'm doing is cutting a slice of this piece of plastic just to go between the regulator and the generator. I need two of these around the same size. Alright, make sure we're on. I'm going to be putting, oh no, here it is. I got the screw through here. I'm going to be putting this little piece of plastic just to cut down on some of the vibration. Next, and then it's going to go through the generator frame, and then I have a bolt for the back. And that is perfect. And now I got to drill a second hole. Gonna go right there. Make sure that's even. I like it. I'm almost through. There we go. What's nice, I really don't have to worry about drilling through the gas tank because the handlebar is right here. I'll hit the handlebar first. All right, then we got the bolt locking washer. That'll go through the regulator. Little piece of plastic. And then the nut on the back. And this one's a little bit more difficult to get to. Might have to lay down for this one. Oops. These gloves do not help to feel where things are. I have to take this glove off so I can feel it. Oh, so close. So close. There we go. Woo-wee. Alright. All I have is these. Oh, cut my finger. Or cut my glove. That's okay. All I have is these flathead screws, bolts. Which I'll eventually switch these to regular bolts. These are probably not stainless steel because I will be running this in the snow, in the rain. I want to make sure these are stainless steel bolts. So I will be switching these. It's just what I had in the house at the time as I'm doing this video. So I'm going ahead and go screw these down just for demonstration and do my first test. Alright, let's get bolt. Let's get a wrench back here. There we go, I think I have it on. Tighten this down. There we go. It's done. Switch it to the other side. Got this one done. All right. So you can see here, I have the bolt, oops, it's hard to point through the camera, into the regulator and a piece of plastic with a nut in the back on this side and this side. So you can see that's looking pretty good. Alright, so they, propanecarbs.com gave me this, I guess this is probably 3/4 inch to 1/2 inch converter. This is where the hose would go for if I'm hooking up to the propane tank. And this goes right into the regulator once I remove this little red piece. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be using this piece yet because I really want to get a quick connect. With a quick connect hose, but I have to find that first. But my goal right now is actually to install this piece up here. Should probably raise the camera a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. So I want to install this piece right here. All right, put some pipe dope right here. Install this. And then install the hose like this. And I'm going to have to cut this the perfect size. So let's do that. And then this is the fuel regulator or something like that. Just if you want to give it a little bit more fuel, you tighten this, you loosen this up, tighten the bolt down. That'll allow more fuel to go through this elbow right here. So should I install it like this or like this? Not quite sure. Let me think about it. Alright, I'm just going to do a dry fitting just to see how this thing works. It actually looks like it gets tight around that way. I wonder if I should go around like this. I like that, but then again I don't like it. I like it because that's where it stops. But then I don't like it because the hose is longer. Actually, that might just work perfectly because that way it pushes the hose back a little bit. Shouldn't be an issue. I kind of like that. That's the way I'm going to do it. Alright. Might just have to cut, you know, like 3 or 4 inches off of this hose and that's it. Alright, let's do that. Alright, so I decided that we'll be installing it that way. Coming around like this. Now I just want to take off probably about 3 inches or so. Maybe a little less. Now I don't have a hose cutter. But I have these things, wherever this thing is. I don't know if these are like gardening shears or something I was laying around my house. These are gardening shears. I know that, so but this just might not open up enough. This opens up a little bit further, so let's give it a shot. Bam! Comes right off. So that'd be a perfect fit. Alright, let's put some pipe dope on this bad boy. Tighten it up. Alright. Want my gloves back on. I don't like to get too dirty.
Hi, baby.
Hi, what's going on?
I haven't heard any like tinkering or anything, so.
Really? Get this thing. Alright, so got this pipe dope. I'm going to put it on the male threads right here. Put a nice thick coat on. Pipe dope. Ooh, this stuff stinks. Alright. Let's put this on. I'm actually turning this further than I wanted to. That should be okay. That should be fine. Right there. Got the pipe dope. All right. Here we go. I'll get you a different view. There we go. So you can see here, got this connector. And then down here you got the donut, the air filter, and the intake hose from the regulator. From the outtake of the regulator, actually. This is the intake of the regulator. This is the outtake of the regulator. And the intake of the donut. Alright, so I'm ready to hook up this hose. One thing that I don't want to forget is to install this clamp first. And then I just gotta wiggle this on. it's on all the way. And there we go. That looks perfect. And now I'll have this clamp come up. And I will tighten it down. Of course, you have to remember, you have to test all of these connections with some soap and water. Just brush it on. And as long as you don't see bubbling, you should be fine. Let's give you a different view. Hopefully you can see that, yeah. Here we go. Clamp that bad boy down. Alright, this is looking good. So now I just need to figure out a way to get a quick connect on here. I'm actually just going to take this off really quick. And maybe not. How do I get this thing on here? But this goes in here from 3/4 to a 1/2 inch. I might just get quick connect right to it. I think that's what I'm going to order. Alright, well I think I'm done for the night. Let these things dry up. And we'll take it from there. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe and please click here for part 3 to watch me install the support post.